I would recommend anyone looking for employment to come here just due to the fact that we offer a warm environment. The difference in departments that the CMHI and CUSO also offer give you a wide variety of job opportunities.
Some of the benefits I appreciate are the IPERS and the paid time off.
Dental, health, vision insurance.
I would recommend that you consider a career here because of the team atmosphere.
Because you can make a difference in people's lives, and you can make a difference in the world.
Welcome to your exclusive presentation of Treynor Cardinal Athletics on Fuller Digital Solutions. Now we begin our live coverage and hope you enjoy the broadcast.
Well, good evening, baseball fans. Welcome to the ballpark at Treynor for what proves to be the last home game of the Cardinals season, as the Treynor Cardinals are going to host the St. Albert Falcons. It'll be the second time that the Cardinals and the Falcons have met this season. The first time the Falcons came away with the win. Treynor, I'm sure, is looking to come away with the win tonight. It's a beautiful night for baseball. We're going to be getting started with some starting lineups and the national anthem here shortly. And until we do, we'll go ahead and take a break. Welcome to the Fuller Digital Solutions KMA Sports broadcast of Treynor Baseball. This is Keith Christensen. Thanks for joining us. We'll be back after a few words from our sponsors.
Vorthman Legacy Land and Cattle sells high-quality, locally raised beef directly to consumers. All their beef is locally sourced, developed on grass, and finished on grain for maximum marbling. Selling beef quarters, halves, and wholes all year round. All beef is processed locally and can be cut up according to individual preferences. At only $3.25 per pound based on hanging weight, plus the cost of processing, it's an economical way to fill your freezer with high-quality farm-fresh beef. Find Vorthman Legacy Land and Cattle on Facebook with the latest news and reviews.
All right, once again, welcome in everyone. Keith Christensen, high atop Cardinal Field in the clubhouse where the air conditioning is cold, and we have guests in the house tonight. Starting lineups for St. Albert. On the mound for the Falcons is going to be Jackson Lennon batting first. He's going to be followed by Jeremiah Sherrill at short, Owen Marshall in center field, Matt Stile at third, Cole Hobbs behind the plate, Cole Peckney first base, Brandon McCall left field, Connor Hawley second base, and Avery Beck in right field. For the Cardinals, Charlie Schrage will start things off at shortstop, followed by Holden Minahan getting a chance to play third base tonight. Brody Larson will be behind the plate, Ethan Hill in center field, Loic Helvey at first, Andrew Keller at second, Angel MG, the designated hitter. For the Cardinal hurler tonight, Will Parrott, Brady Phelps in left field, Riley Lawver in right field. We hope to prove to be a good game tonight. We'll go ahead and take one more break. You're watching the Fuller Digital Solutions KMA Sports broadcast of Treynor Baseball.
Together, Wall of Fame and Creative Embroidery are your top choice for all of your promotion needs. Whether you need screen printing or embroidery, trophies or signage, Wall of Fame and Creative Embroidery is your locally owned in-house answer. We pride ourselves on giving your business the highest quality promotional items with the personal attention you've come to expect. We promise you the best quality for the best price. Wall of Fame and Creative Embroidery, your local answer. 1501 Zenith Drive, Sioux City.
We'll go ahead and get started. Leading off for the Falcons, the pitcher, number 8, Jackson Lennon. And the first pitch from Will Parrott, ball 1. Go ahead and get a scoreboard set up over here, get things going. Will Parrott on the mound for the Cardinals tonight. And that one is going to be called strike 1, inside corner. So 1 ball, 1 strike for Jackson Lennon. Parrott from the windup. Nobody on, nobody out here in the top of the first. Next pitch, just a little bit high in the zone, ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike now to Jackson Lennon. And the 2-1 pitch. That one's going to be bottom side of the zone, called strike 2. It evens the count, 2 balls and 2 strikes for Jackson Lennon. The 2-2 pitch. And this one's chopped over to the right side. Holden Minahan over to first for the first out. So there's 1 down quickly. Ground out to third will bring up the shortstop, number 10, Jeremiah Sherrill. So Jeremiah Sherrill now up to the plate. 1 down, nobody on. And the first pitch, that one's going to be low in the zone. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. And the 1-0 pitch. And this one's lifted deep into left field. Brady Phelps is going to have to go Luis for this, but just ahead of the warning track, he's going to make the fly ball catch for the second out. Fly out to the left fielder. We'll bring up the Falcon center fielder, number 29, Owen Marshall. So 2 outs, nobody on. Owen Marshall to the plate. Top of the first, no score. First pitch to Marshall, breaking ball, drops in low in the zone, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. And from the windup, the 1-0 pitch by Will Parrott. That one's going to be inside corner, called strike one. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. To the third batter in the Falcon lineup, Owen Marshall, playing center field tonight. And the 1-1 pitch. And this one is chopped over to the right side. Andrew Keller over to Loa Kelby for the third out, and that will do it. For the Falcons in the top of the first, no runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on base. After 1/2 inning, we're scoreless at 0. And with that, we'll go ahead and take a break. You're watching the Fuller Digital Solutions KMA Sports broadcast of Treynor Baseball. Back right after this.
Tough being a dad. Kids grow up fast. You know when I first started noticing it? When I stopped getting hugs. Hugs mean a lot to a dad. So, with Command IQ, I found a way to get the hugs back. Watch.
Dad, the Wi-Fi is down.
Oh, let me see if I can fix it.
It's back. Thanks, Dad. You're the best.
All right, welcome back in. Headed to the bottom of the first. Scoreless ball game here. Cardinals are going to come to the bat for the first time, starting with Charlie Schrage in the 1 hole, Holden Minahan playing third base tonight, and then Brody Larson in the hole, facing Jackson Lennon, who's on the mound for the Falcons tonight. Leading off the bottom of the first for the Cardinals, shortstop, number 10, Charlie Schrage. So Charlie Schrage is going to get things started from the left-hand batter's box, as he has done all season. And the first pitch, down in the zone, ball 1. No radar here at the ballpark, but it looks like that Lennon's throwing a pretty decent fastball. He gets the outside corner on that one for called strike one. It's going to even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike to Charlie Schrage in the 1-1 pitch. And that one's going to hit the inside corner. Called strike 2. 1 ball, now 2 strikes to Charlie Schrage, trying to get the first base runner for the Cardinals tonight. And a swing and a foul ball. Count's going to stay the same. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Umpire will clean off the home plates. Pause for just a moment. We'll get resumed here in no time. One-two pitch from the windup. And this one's chopped over to the right side, foul. Again, the count will stay the same. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Charlie Schrage, leading things off for the Cardinals here in the bottom of the first. No score. Nobody out, nobody on. 1-2 pitch. And that one's going to be a called strike 3 for the first out. The first strikeout for Jackson Lennon. Third baseman, number 17, Holden Minahan. So with 1 down now, nobody on. Holden Minahan coming to the plate. First pitch to Minahan. Down the middle, called strike 1. No balls and 1 strike. And this one's fouled off somebody's helmet. Straight back. Quickly Holden Minahan down 0-2. With 1 down, nobody on. Lennon not taking any time at all between pitches. Third pitch is fouled off of the bat on a check swing. Count's going to stay the same. No balls and 2 strikes. And that one plunks him. HBP will bring up the catcher, number 19, Brody Larson. So Minahan on first after being hit by the pitch with one down here in the bottom of the first. Scoreless game. Brody Larson hitting the number 3 hole. Coming to the plate to see what he can do to advance Minahan. First pitch to Larson, chopped over to the left side. They did not get the out at second. They went for a fielder's choice, was unable to get it. So Minahan doing well to get to second base. Courtesy running for the catcher will be number 12, Luke Christensen. Up to the plate, center fielder, number 22, Ethan Hill. So now runners at first and second with one down. Jackson Lennon asking his catcher to come out and have a conversation. And the first pitch to Hill. Inside corner called strike one. So no balls and one strike to Ethan Hill with one runner in scoring position. One down here for the Cardinals in the bottom of the first, looking to put the first run across the plate. 0-1 pitch. This one's up the middle. Jeremiah Sherrill. And then the double play over to Peckney, and that's going to end the inning. And with that, we'll go ahead and take a break. You're watching the Fuller Digital Solutions KMA Sports broadcast of Treynor Baseball. Be back right after this.
It's tough being a dad. Kids grow up fast. You know when I first started noticing it? When I stopped getting hugs. Hugs mean a lot to a dad. So, with Command IQ, I found a way to get the hugs back. Watch.
Dad, the Wi-Fi is down.
Oh, let me see if I can fix it.
It's back. Thanks, Dad. You're the best.
All the speed to fit your needs with WindSpeed Fiber Internet. Enjoy blazing fast, reliable internet. You'll receive the speed you're paying for and never have to worry about phone.
All right, welcome back in Fuller Digital Solutions KMA Sports broadcast of Treynor Baseball on the KMA Extreme this evening. Glad you could join us. My name is Keith Christensen. Last home game of the season for the Treynor Cardinals. They will have a couple more next week and then begin postseason play. Going to the top of the second here, scoreless game against the St. Albert Falcons. Leading off the top of the second for the Falcons, third baseman, number 26, Matthew Stile. So Matthew Stile will come to the plate to face Will Parrott for the first time this evening. And the first pitch to Stile. This one's lifted up into the infield. Just beyond the dirt, Andrew Keller over to make the pop fly catch for the first out. Pop out to the second baseman will bring up the catcher, number 13, Cole Hobbs. So one down, nobody on. Here in the top of the second, Cole Hobbs coming to the plate, batting in the 5 hole for the Falcons. First pitch from Parrott from the windup. Down in the zone, ball one. 1 ball and no strikes. And this one's lifted into left field. Brady Phelps camped out underneath it. It's going to make the catch for the second out. Not to provide a jinx, but Will Parrott, 12 pitches and 1 2/3 so far, not doing too bad. Fly out to the left fielder will bring up the first baseman, number 15, Cole Peckney. So 2 outs now, nobody on. And no score here in the top of the second. Will Parrott from the windup. And this one's lifted into center field. Ethan Hill camped out underneath it. He's going to be able to make that catch, and that was probably a 5-pitch inning for Will Parrott, and that's going to be it. And with that, we'll go ahead and take another break. You're watching the Fuller Digital Solutions KMA Sports broadcast of Treynor Baseball.
I would recommend anyone looking for employment to come here just due to the fact that we offer a warm environment. The difference in departments that the CMHI and CUSO also offer give you a wide variety of job opportunities.
Some of the benefits I appreciate are the IPERS and the paid time off.
Dental, health, vision insurance.
I would recommend that you consider a career here because of the team atmosphere.
Because you can make a difference in people's lives, and you can make a difference in the world.
Leading off the bottom of the second for the Cardinals, first baseman number 18, Loic Helvey. And with that, Loic Helvey will come to the plate to face Jackson Lennon for the first time this evening. First pitch to Helvey. This one's fouled off to the right side, out of play. No balls and 1 strike. Quickly to Loic Helvey. Nobody out, nobody on for the Cardinals. And again, this one's hit to the right side, right to first baseman Cole Peckney, who's going to step on for the 3U, and that'll be it for Loic Helvey. 3 unassisted will bring up the second baseman, number 5, Andrew Keller. So 1 down for the Cardinals. 2 base runners in the last inning, unable to do anything. First pitch to Keller, ball 1. 1 down. 1 ball and no strike pitch. And that one's down the middle for a called strike 1. Evens the count, 1 ball and 1 strike to Andrew Keller. Again, Jackson Lennon not taking any time at all between pitches. This one's lifted over the right side, but foul. It's going to bring the count to 1 ball, 2 strikes. To Andrew Keller. Batting in the 5-hole for the Cardinals. And this one again fouled off to the right side. Count's going to stay the same. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the Cardinals' second baseman, looking for the first base runner here in the bottom of the second. And the 1-2 pitch. And that one gets past the catcher and I think catches the umpire on his left arm. I'm assuming he's going to call it a ball. Evens the count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Umpire's going to take a moment to walk that one off. Tough play. One of the few places that umpires do not have padding on the arms and the thighs. Gotta hurt. Looks like he's shaking it off. Everybody's resetting. We'll come back. 2 balls and 2 strikes with 1 down, nobody on. For the Cardinals, Andrew Keller trying to win this battle and become the first base runner at the bottom of the 2nd inning. The 2-2 pitch. And that one called strike 3. Another strikeout looking for Lennon. Designated hitter, number 20, Angel MG. So that'll bring Angel MG to the plate with now 2 outs and nobody on for the Cardinals. MG hitting in the 7th position. First pitch inside for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Again, the Cardinals looking for their first base runner of the inning. No score here in the bottom of the 2nd. Breaking ball comes across for the first strike. Evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike to Angel MG. And the 1-1 pitch. This one is hit over to the right side, fielded by assistant coach Jeff Schrage. Foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Angel MG. And the 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball, again fouled off out of play to the right side. Count will stay the same. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Lennon in the windup, ready to go. The 1-2 pitch. That one outside. 2 balls now, 2 strikes. And the 2-2 pitch. And this one is fouled over to the Cardinal bench. Count stays the same. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Nobody on. Bottom of the 2nd. Lots of 2s. We'll see who wins this battle. Another foul ball. Lennon so far 25 pitches in 1 2/3 innings. Not quite as efficient as Will Parrott has been. But no base runners, so not a lot of harm being done. Two-two pitch. And this one again fouled off to the left side. And again, the count will stay the same. 2 balls and 2 strikes with 2 outs. No hits in this game for either team so far. The 2-2 pitch. This one's hit over to the right side. Fielded nicely by Peckney. He's going to get it over to Lennon for that 3rd out, and that's going to be it for the inning. And with that, we'll go ahead and take a break. You're watching the Fuller Digital Solutions KMA Sports broadcast of Treynor Baseball.
Welcome to your exclusive presentation of Treynor Cardinal Athletics on Fuller Digital Solutions. Now we begin our live coverage and hope you enjoy the broadcast.
Vorthman Legacy Land and Cattle sells high-quality, locally raised beef directly to consumers. All their beef is locally sourced, developed on grass, and finished on grain for maximum marbling. Selling beef quarters, halves, and wholes all year round. All beef is processed locally and can be cut up according to individual preferences. At only $3.25 per pound based on hanging weight, plus the cost of processing, it's an economical way to fill your freezer with high-quality farm-fresh beef. Find Vorthman Legacy Land and Cattle on Facebook with the latest news and reviews.
All right, welcome back in. FDS KMA Sports broadcast of Treynor Baseball. Heading to the top of the third, no score. Leading off the top of the third for the Falcons, left fielder number 11, Brandon McCall. And Brandon McCall batting number 7 of 9, facing Will Parrott on the mound. Only 13 pitches through 2 whole innings. First time McCall from the left-handed batter's box is going to face Parrott. First pitch, outside corner, called strike 1. No balls and 1 strike. Nobody on, nobody out. And the 0-1 pitch, that one's going to stay outside. 1 ball now, 1 strike to the left fielder, McCall. And a breaking ball again, stays well outside. 2 balls now, 1 strike. To the Falcon left fielder, Brandon McCall. Parrott from the windup. Getting a sign. Here comes the pitch. That one outside corner. This umpire is calling a lot of corners tonight. 2 balls now, 2 strikes for McCall. And the 2-2 pitch. Oh, breaking ball. I don't know, it might have been a knuckle. Fairly certain I didn't see a whole lot of rotation on that, but I'm also fairly certain it hit the backstop. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Full count to Brandon McCall. Will Parrott feeling comfortable on the mound. And this one's lifted into left field. Trailing foul. Brady Phelps was trying for it. Couldn't quite get there. So the count's going to stay 3 balls and 2 strikes. Falcons looking for their first runner here in the top of the third. And swing and a miss. They won't get it through McCall. So that's the first strikeout, I believe, for Will Parrott tonight. Second baseman, number 27, Connor Hawley. Check that out just to be sure. Yep, first K for Will Parrott tonight. Top of the third. Connor Hawley batting in the 8th position. Nobody on, 1 down for the Falcons here in the top of the third. And that one bounces off the plate. Comes back to the backstop. 1 ball, no strikes to Connor Hawley. Cardinal defense in a pretty neutral mode at the moment. And this one's hit sharply over to the left side. It's going to get through for a line drive base hit. It's going to put Hawley on the bags. Base hit by Hawley will bring up the right fielder, number 4, Avery Beck. So now runner at first with just 1 down. Avery Beck, number 9 batter. Will Parrott now in the stretch, looking over at Hawley. Decent lead. Showed bunt. Kind of got through Larson's legs, but the runner did not go, so it's going to be ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Coach Patterson looking to maybe play a little small ball with just 1 down, get a runner in scoring position. Hawley with a good lead at first. Another showed another bunt. Nicely put out right in front of home plate. Parrott over to Helvey. So the sacrifice bunt, in fact, does work. Sacrifice bunt will bring back the top of the Falcon lineup. Pitcher number 8, Jackson Lennon. So 2 down, now runner at second. in scoring position. With Jackson Lennon back to the plate to see what he can do to help his own cause. He grounded out to the third baseman his first time up. Batter calls for a timeout granted by the home plate umpire. We'll kind of get things a little reset here. Will Parrott still in the stretch. Runner at second. 2 down. And the first pitch to Jackson Lennon. Curveball again hits off of Larson. He can't find the ball. It's back by the backstop. Larson finally able to get back. Pitch is going to be a ball. Hawley's going to go to third on the wild pitch. And the count is going to be 1 ball and no strikes with 2 outs now with a runner at third for Jackson Lennon, trying to help his cause by pushing the first Falcon run across the plate. Now back to the windup goes Will Parrott in the 1-0 pitch. Fastball low in the zone, 2 balls and no strikes to Jackson Lennon. And the 2-0 pitch. This one's lifted into right center field. Ethan Hill can't make the play. Had to run a long way for it. It's going to score 1. Lennon's going to be into second base with, we'll call it a double. RBI double for Lennon will bring up the shortstop, number 10, Jeremiah Sherrill. So the Falcons first on the board, still 2 outs. Runner again at second base in scoring position. Lennon dancing around. Parrott brings home the pitch. This one's lifted into the infield. Charlie Schraggy's going to camp out underneath it and make the catch for the 3rd out. But not before the Falcons were able to put 1 across. I should probably note that on the scoreboard so that the people don't get mad at me. For the Falcons in the top of the 3rd. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, 1 left on base. After 2.5, St. Albert 1, Treynor 0. And with that, we'll go ahead and take a break. You're watching the Fuller Digital Solutions KMA Sports broadcast of Treynor Baseball, back right after this.
Together, Wall of Fame and Creative Embroidery are your top choice for all of your promotion needs. Whether you need screen printing or embroidery, trophies or signage, Wall of Fame and Creative Embroidery is your locally owned in-house answer. We pride ourselves on giving your business the highest quality promotional items with the personal attention you've come to expect. We promise you the best quality for the best price. Wall of Fame and Creative Embroidery, your local answer. 1501 Zenith Drive, Sioux City.
Leading off the bottom of the 3rd for the Cardinals, left fielder number 3, Brady Phelps. So Brady Phelps batting in the 8th hole for the Cardinals, out to face Jackson Lennon for the first time. First pitch is inside for ball 1. Cardinals now trailing 1-0 after a couple of hits in the top of the 3rd. 2 RBI double for Jackson Lennon helped his own cause. That one's down the middle for a called strike 1. 1-1 to Brady Phelps, looking to get some Cardinals on the base path. And that one's again across the meat of the zone. 1 ball now, 2 strikes to Brady Phelps, left fielder for the Cardinals. Bottom of the 3rd, 1-0 Falcons. And that one is low and outside. Evens the count, 2 balls and 2 strikes for Brady Phelps. And the 2-2 pitch. And that one's going to be just low in the zone. Brings the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out, nobody on for the Cardinals. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And this one's lifted into left center field. Owen Marshall able to camp out underneath the fly ball for the first out. Fly out to center field will bring up the Cardinal right fielder, number 14, Riley Lawver. So Riley Lawver batting in the 9th spot for the Cardinals, going to come up to see what he can do. He takes the first pitch, called strike one. No balls and 1 strike to the Cardinal right fielder. That one's going to be high and inside. Even the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 down for the Cardinals. The 1-1 pitch. This one's chopped over to the left side. Could be a tough play. Style tried to make the play, and he could not do it in front of Jeremiah Sherrill. I'm feeling generous tonight. I'll go ahead and give a single to that one as well. Single for Lawver will bring back the top of the Cardinal lineup, shortstop number 10, Charlie Schrage. So now runner at first for the Cardinals with 1 down. Lawver takes off. Hobbs with the throw. Way behind the second baseman who was not covering the bag. The pitch, forgot to take a look. Hopefully the umpire will help me out. 1 ball. Now Lawver at second, 1-0 count. For Charlie Schrage, runner in scoring position. 1-0 pitch. And that one outside, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes to the Cardinals shortstop. First inning, he watched one go by for the 3rd strike, so he's looking to make an improvement on that at bat. He gets one called on the outside corner. 2 balls now, 1 strike to Charlie Schrage. Lawver at second. Breaking ball stays up top. 3 balls now, 1 strike to the Cardinals shortstop. And that one's going to be low and inside. 5-pitch walk's going to put runners at first and second now. Base on balls will bring up the third baseman, number 17, Holden Minahan. So only 1 down now, runner at first and second. Infield in at the corners. See if head coach Billy Sanders returns the favor. No, Holden Minahan swung on that one, fouled it off to the right side, out of play. So not a small ball play, at least for the moment. No balls and 1 strike. To Minahan, trying to move the base runners, get one across the plate to tie this one up. 0-1 pitch. And that one called strike 2, outside corner of the plate. No balls and 2 strikes. And the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball stays up top. And Lawver got a late jump, but the ball got away from Hobbs. So on the passed ball, both Schrage and Lawver are now in scoring position with a 1-2 count. And here's the 1-2 pitch to Minahan. And this one's lifted deep into left field. Nobody's going to get at that one. McCall's going to have to run back to almost the fence. He's on the warning track. That's going to score 2 on the stand-up double. Nicely done by Holden Minahan. Two RBI double for Minahan will bring up the catcher, number 19, Brody Larson. So now runner at second. Just like that, the Cardinals retake the lead, still 1 down, and a coach visit to the mound. We'll go ahead and take a quick break with them. You're watching the Fuller Digital Solutions KMA Sports broadcast of Treynor Baseball. We'll be back right after this.
Tough being a dad. Kids grow up fast. You know when I first started noticing it? When I stopped getting hugs. Hugs mean a lot to a dad. So, with Command IQ, I found a way to get the hugs back. Watch.
Dad, the Wi-Fi is down.
Oh, let me see if I can fix it.
It's back. Thanks, Dad. You're the best.
All right, welcome back in. Holden Minahan with a deep left center field fly ball for a double. Scores 2, brings the Cardinals up 2-1. First pitch to Larson. Ball 1. Runner at second in Minahan. Just one down. The 1-0 pitch, and that one's going to stay inside. 2 balls and no strikes to the Cardinal catcher. No defensive changes yet for the Falcons. And this one is fouled over to the right side, out of play. 2 balls and now 1 strike to Brody Larson. And the 2-1 pitch. And this one's lifted into left field. Again, Marshall having to go a long way to catch it in left center, but does make the play. Fly out to the center fielder. We'll bring up the Cardinal center fielder, number 22, Ethan Hill. So now 2 outs, runner in scoring position for Ethan Hill. Hill hit into a double play his first time up. He takes the first pitch, called strike 1 on the outside corner. So no balls and 1 strike to Ethan Hill. And he lifts this one back foul to the right side. So quickly, no balls and 2 strikes to the Cardinals center fielder. Looking to see what he can do to bring Minahan around across home plate. With 2 down here in the bottom of the 3rd. And that one's fastball called 3rd strike, and that's going to be it. For the Cardinals in the bottom of the 3rd, 2 runs, 2 hits, no errors. 1 left on base. After 3 complete, Treynor 2, St. Albert 1. And with that, we'll go ahead and take another break. You're watching the Fuller Digital Solutions KMA Sports broadcast of Treynor Baseball.
All the speed to fit your needs with WindSpeed Fiber Internet. Enjoy blazing fast, reliable internet. You'll receive the speed you're paying for and never have to worry about data caps or buffering. Right now, save $10 off a month. 100 megabits per second for just $59.99. 500 megabits per second for $89.99. And 1 gigabit per second for only $139.99 per month. Complete with the best customer experience and local technicians to keep you up and running. WindSpeed Fiber from Western Iowa Networks. Click to sign up today.
All right, welcome back in the Fuller Digital Solutions KMA Sports broadcast of Treynor Baseball. Going to the top of the 4th, Cardinals were able to plate 2 there in the bottom of the 3rd to go up on St. Albert 2-1 here. Falcons are going to bring 3, 4, and 5 to the plate in Owen Marshall, Style, and Hobbs. Will Parrott still on the mound for the Cardinals. 28 pitches through 3 complete. Still fairly efficient. Leading off the top of the 4th for the Falcons, center fielder number 29, Owen Marshall. So Owen Marshall will come to the plate for the 2nd time. He grounded out to the second baseman his first time up. Still facing Will Parrott, top of the 4th. Nobody on, nobody out. Falcons trailing 2-1 now. First pitch to Marshall. Inside for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. And the 1-0 pitch. And this one's chopped over to the left side. Backing up was Minahan over to Helvey. Stretch play at first. Got it. So one down on 2 pitches for Will Parrott here. Ground out to the third baseman will bring up the Falcon third baseman, number 26, Matthew Stile. So one down now, nobody on for the Falcons here in the top of the 4th. Stile popped out to Andrew Keller his last time up in the 2nd inning. First pitch drilled over to the right side. Moynihan on the line. Long throw over to Helvey. Nicely done. Moynihan not showing any signs of having any kind of wrist or arm injury tonight. So one pitch, another out for Will Parrott. Another ground out to the third baseman will bring up the Falcon catcher, number 13, Cole Hobbs. 2 outs now for the Falcons. First pitch to Hobbs, breaking ball, comes across the zone for the first strike. Inside middle, no balls and 1 strike to Cole Hobbs. And the 0-1 pitch. That one's going to stay high and outside. Evens the count, 1 ball and 1 strike. With 2 outs, nobody on for the Falcons. Hobbs flew out to the left fielder, Phelps, in the 2nd inning. His first time up. And that one's going to be high and inside. 2 balls now, 1 strike. And the 2-1 pitch. That one's going to sail outside of the zone. 3 balls now, 1 strike. One base hit and then a double, so 2 hits for the Falcons. No base on balls until now. Will Parrott walks his first. Runner at first now with 2 down. Base on balls will bring up the first baseman, number 15, Cole Peckney. So with 2 outs here in the top of the 4th, Falcons needing 1 to bring this back to an even game. Peckney flew out to center field in the 2nd inning, his first time up. Will Parrott now from the stretch. Modest lead. Parrott steps off the rubber. Hobbs retreats. Now we're ready to go. Again, just kind of a modest lead over at first. First pitch. High, ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. Parrott taking a long look. 1-0 pitch. This one is fouled back. Evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike now. 2 outs. Runner at first for Cole Peckney. Parrott not nearly as quick between pitches as Lennon. This one's drilled up the middle. That's going to be a single to right center field. Hobbs is going to make it over to third. So nice line drive single. Put Hobbs on third in scoring position. Single by Peckney will bring up the left fielder, number 11, Brandon McCall. So now runners at first and third with 2 outs. Brandon McCall, left-handed batter. He struck out in the 3rd to start that inning. Can't play small ball with 2 outs, so we'll be relying on steals. Runner doesn't go. First pitch outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 outs. Tying run is at third. The 1-0 pitch from Will Parrott. That one's going to stay inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Peckney at first, Hobbs at third. There's one outside corner. Called strike. 2 balls now, 1 strike. I didn't see a courtesy runner go in for Hobbs. I think that's him on third base still. 2 balls, 1 strike. Breaking ball. Stays outside of the zone. It's going to bring the count 3 balls now, 1 strike, 2 outs. McCall looking to advance some base runners or get on himself through a base on balls. There goes the runner, and that's going to be ball 4. So now the bases are loaded, 2 outs. Larson's going to go out and have a short conversation with his pitcher. Base on balls will bring up the second baseman, number 27, Connor Hawley. Hawley in the third led off. Well, he didn't lead the inning off, but he had the first base hit of the Falcon night and scored on Jackson Lennon's double. He now has bases loaded with 2 outs. Will Parrott switches back to the windup. Cardinal defense, regular depth. Parrott clearly not as quick on the pitch as Lennon. First pitch, this is lifted into left field. Brady Phelps able to make the play, get Will Parrott out of the inning. Nicely done. For the Falcons in the top of the 4th, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 3 left on base. After 3.5, Treynor 2, St. Albert 1. And with that, we'll go ahead and take one more quick break. You're watching the Fuller Digital Solutions KMA Sports broadcast of Treynor Baseball. Back right after this. All right, welcome back. Head into the bottom of the 4th. Will Parrott with 1 hit and a couple of base on balls, had bases loaded, able to get out of the inning with a fly ball to Brady Phelps out in left field. So the score remains Treynor 2, St. Albert 1 here to the bottom of the 4th. Leading off the bottom of the 4th for the Cardinals, first baseman number 18, Loic Helvey. So Loic Helvey will come back to the plate. First pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1. No balls and 1 strike to the Cardinal first baseman. He grounded out to the Falcon first baseman in the 2nd inning. Next pitch, high and away. 1 ball now, 1 strike to Helvey. Falcon defense, regular depth. That one called strike 2, upper edge of the zone. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Loic Helvey. Lennon taking no time between pitches, and he's going to be punched out watching the 3rd strike go by. So that'll be, I believe, strikeout number 3. 4 for Jackson Lennon. Second baseman number 5, Andrew Keller. So 1 down. Keller over to the right side. He's going to get 1 to go through. Nicely done. Hard ground ball single out to the right fielder is going to put a runner at first with 1 down. Single by Keller will bring up the designated hitter, number 20, Angel MG. So Cardinals in business. Andrew Keller struck out looking his first time up, singled to the right side here in the bottom of the fourth. Not much of a lead. First pitch must have been high in the zone. Ball one. 1 ball, no strikes to Angel MG. MG grounded out to the first baseman in the second. And this one is a little dribbler down the right side, kind of like a bunt. Can't call it a sacrifice, but he will move the base runner over to second. Ground out to the pitcher will bring up the left fielder, number 3, Brady Phelps. So now runner at second, 2 down for Brady Phelps. Phelps flew out to center field his first time up in the third inning. He's got a runner in scoring position. He takes that first pitch called strike 1. No balls and 1 strike to Brady Phelps. 2-1 Cardinals. Next pitch gets by the catcher, Hobbs. We'll call the pitch a ball. We'll send Keller to third on the pass ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now to Brady Phelps, runner in scoring position at third base with 2 outs. And there's a line drive. It's going to get through Holly. It's going to score a run. It's tough play. Kind of right to him, though, so I don't have much of a choice but to give that one an error. RBI for Phelps will bring up the right fielder, number 14, Riley Lawver. So Lawver sends one straight back towards us. Foul ball, no balls and 1 strike. 3-1 now Cardinals with a runner at first. Next pitch to Lawver. Nope, there's a pickoff attempt. Phelps back into first base. The Cardinals able to plate 1 on the Holly error. Lawver had a single in his first time up in the third and scored a run. That pitch was low. 1 ball now, 1 strike. Jackson Lennon, 63 pitches now through 3 2/3. There goes the base runner. Phelps is going to get tagged out. And that's going to end the inning. For the Cardinals in the bottom of the fourth, 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, no one left on base. After 4 complete, it's Treynor 3, St. Albert 1. And with that, guess what? Another break time. You're watching the Fuller Digital Solutions KMA Sports broadcast of Treynor Baseball. Back right after this.
I would recommend anyone looking for employment to come here just due to the fact that we offer a warm environment. The difference in departments that the CMHI and CUSO also offer give you a wide variety of job opportunities.
Some of the benefits I appreciate are the IPERS and the paid time off.
Dental, health, vision insurance.
I would recommend that you consider a career here because of the team atmosphere.
Because you can make a difference in people's lives, and you can make a difference in the world.
Leading off the top of the fifth for the Falcons, right fielder, number 4, Avery Beck. So Avery Beck going to lead things off for the Falcons here in the top of the fifth. We're going to go 9-1-2 for the Falcons. Beck hit into had a sacrifice bunt, and he gets plunked on this one, first pitch. So just like that, Beck is at first. HBP will bring back the top of the Falcon order, pitcher number 8, Jackson Lennon. So Jackson Lennon with a runner at first. Nobody out here in the top of the 5th. Cardinals looking to hold on to this 3-1 lead. But the Falcons very capable of moving some base runners and plating some runs. Jackson Lennon with the RBI double in the 3rd to give the Falcons their first lead. And Will Parrott looked like he balked, but they didn't call it. And that one is going to be over to the left field side. Brady Phelps going to get the ball in. Lennon's going to have another double. A hard ground ball out to left field. Beck is going to stay at 3rd. Double for Lennon will bring up the shortstop. Number 10, Jeremiah Sherrill. So again, 2nd and 3rd, 2 runners in scoring position. Representing the tying run at 2nd is Lennon with his 2nd double of the game. Sherrill up to the plate. He's flown out to left field and shortstop. Nobody out, though, is the key stat so far here in the top of the 5th. Parrott looking for a sign. 46 pitches so far, so fairly efficient. And this one, again, fair ball past Minahan down the left-hand side. Sherrill is going to try for, now he's going to stay at first, and that was a wise choice. But he's going to get 2 RBIs on that deep single. Two RBI single by Sherrill will bring up the center fielder, number 29, Owen Marshall. So the Falcons have now tied things up at 3. Runner at first, still nobody down. And this one's hit over to the left side. Double play opportunity. Keller to Schrage to Loic Helvey for that 4-6-3 double play. Four, 6-3 double play will bring up the third baseman, number 26, Matthew Stile. So that's helpful. Will Parrott now with nobody on and 2 outs. Tie ball game. First pitch to Stile, lifted into left field. This one's going to be camped out by Ethan Hill. He's going to make the quick play. So again, not very many pitches this inning, but the Falcons 2 hits and 2 runs to tie this one up. For the Falcons in the top of the 5th, 2 runs, 2 hits, no errors. 1 left on base. After 4.5, we're tied at 3. And with that, we'll go ahead and shut that mic off and take a quick break. You're watching the Fuller Digital Solutions KMA Sports broadcast of Treynor Baseball.
Welcome to your exclusive presentation of Treynor Cardinal Athletics on Fuller Digital Solutions. Now we begin our live coverage and hope you enjoy the broadcast.
Vorthman Legacy Land and Cattle sells high-quality, locally raised beef directly to consumers. All their beef is locally sourced, developed on grass, and finished on grain for maximum marbling. Selling beef quarters, halves, and wholes all year round. All beef is processed locally and can be cut up according to individual preferences. At only $3.25 per pound based on hanging weight, plus the cost of processing, it's an economical way to fill your freezer with high-quality farm fresh beef. Find Vorthman Legacy Land and Cattle on Facebook with the latest news and reviews.
All right, welcome back in. Going to the bottom of the 5th, all tied up at 3. Leading off the bottom of the 5th for the Cardinals, right fielder number 14, Riley Lawver. So Riley Lawver is going to start things off. 9-1-2 coming up for the Cardinals, who now need to plate at least 1 to regain the lead. Jackson Lennon's still on the mound for the Falcons. He gets a called strike one on the inside corner. Lawver, his only other at bat was a single, and he scored. And that one's going to be another called strike. Quickly, no balls and 2 strikes to Riley Lawver. Lennon ready to go. Lawver's not even in the box. The 0-2 pitch, and that's going to be called strike 3. 3 pitches and another punch out. Top of the Cardinal order. Shortstop number 10, Charlie Schrage. So Schrage coming back up. He walked in the third and scored, struck out in the first. Seeing what he can do to get the first base runner on for the Cardinals here in the bottom of the 5th. He chops this one over on the first pitch to Peckney, and that's going to be a 3 unassisted. 1 pitch, another out. So 4 pitches and 2 outs for Lennon. Ground out to the first baseman. We'll bring up the third baseman, number 17, Holden Minahan. Nobody on 2 outs now. First pitch to Minahan, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Minahan had a double in the third with some RBIs. Hit by a pitch in the first. This one is lifted over the right side, out of play. The foul ball will bring it even. 1 ball and 1 strike. And the 1-1 pitch. Again, fouled over to the right side and again out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the Cardinal third baseman tonight. This one's chopped over to the left side. Style able to make the play. So very efficient inning for Jackson Lennon. For the Cardinals in the bottom of the 5th. No runs, no hits, no errors. No one left on base. After 5 complete, Treynor 3, St. Albert 3. And with that, go ahead and take another break. You're watching the Fuller Digital Solutions KMA Sports broadcast of Treynor Baseball. Back right after this.
Together, Wall of Fame and Creative Embroidery are your top choice for all of your promotion needs. Whether you need screen printing or embroidery, trophies or signage, Wall of Fame and Creative Embroidery is your locally owned in-house answer. We pride ourselves on giving your business the highest quality promotional items with the personal attention you've come to expect. We promise you the best quality for the best price. Wall of Fame and Creative Embroidery, your local answer. 1501 Zenith Drive, Sioux City.
So you want to go to TCSDB. All right, welcome back. One out already for the Falcons. Will Parrott still on the mound. Schrage to Helvey for the first out. That pitch is a ball. 1 ball, no strike, 1 out, nobody on for Cole Peckney, the first baseman for the Falcons. And this one's lifted sharply over the left side, but foul. Peckney got around on that one in a hurry. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, nobody on. Tie ball game here at 3 in the top of the 6th. Parrott's just 54 pitches through 5 1/3. Very efficient ball game. Just a few too many hits at unopportune times. Swing and a miss will bring it to 1 ball and 2 strikes for Cole Peckney, who on the evening flew out to center field, had a single in the 4th, 1 for 2 on the evening. 1-2 pitch. This one's hit over again to the left side. Schrage charging over to Helvey for the nice play out at first. Ground out to short will bring up the left fielder, number 11, Brandon McCall. So 2 quick outs. And forget about that home run that just accidentally got put on the screen. That did not happen. McCall, first pitch from Parrott. High and away, ball 1. The mouse has been a little jumpy tonight. Accidentally hit a wrong button. 1 ball, no strikes to the Falcon left fielder. And that one's going to be across for the first called strike of the at-bat. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. 57 pitches now, 5 2/3. Will Parrott, the 1-1 pitch. And that one's a breaking ball, hits off home plate. 2 balls and 1 strike to Brandon McCall. Struck out in the 3rd, walked in the 4th. The 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Evens the count. 2 balls and 2 strikes with 2 outs and nobody on. And the breaking ball stays outside. Going to bring the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. If a runner was on, we call it a payoff pitch. Nevertheless, we'll see who wins this battle. And that one's fouled straight back. Count's going to stay the same. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Brandon McCall battling Will Parrott. And the full count pitch. This one's lifted up to the left side, but foul. Umpire looking for more baseballs. So many have left the ballpark. And another 3-2 pitch coming up. And there's a chopper over to the right side. Andrew Keller in to make. No, he pulls kind of Helvey away from the bag. And that's going to be, unfortunately, an error. Probably on Andrew on the throw. So now runner at first, 2 outs. Second baseman, number 27, Connor Hawley. Top of the 6th, tie ball game at 3. Runner at first now for the Falcons. Connor Hawley flew out to left in the 4th, singled and scored in the 3rd. Parrott looking over at McCall. Runner doesn't go. First pitch high and away, ball one. One ball, no strikes. There goes the runner. Larson, nice throw down. That's going to be an easy punch out at second. Pitch was a ball, but no matter. Caught stealing. Brody Larson over to Keller for that third out. For the Falcons in the top of the sixth, no runs, no hits, one error, no one left on base. After 5.5, Treynor 3, St. Albert 3. And with that, we got one more set of ads to play. You're watching the Fuller Digital Solutions KMA Sports broadcast of Treynor Baseball. Back right after this.
Tough being a dad. Kids grow up fast. You know when I first started noticing it? When I stopped getting hugs. Hugs mean a lot to a dad. So, with Command IQ, I found a way to get the hugs back. Watch.
Dad, the Wi-Fi is down.
Oh, let me see if I can fix it.
It's back. Thanks, Dad. You're the best.
Leading off the bottom of the sixth for the Cardinals, catcher number 19, Brody Larson. So Brody Larson coming back to the plate. Didn't get a full at bat in the bottom of the fifth. Still facing Jackson Lennon, who's up to 72 pitches. Not too bad of a performance for Lennon tonight either. Breaking ball outside for ball one. Nobody on, nobody out for the Cardinals, who need to get one across to retake their lead. And Larson watches called strike one go by. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Lennon not taking any time. And this one's hit sharply to the left side. It's going to get through for a hard ground ball, base hit. Larson's going to be at first. Single for Larson will bring up the center fielder, number 22, Ethan Hill. Courtesy running for the catcher, number 12, Luke Christensen. So Luke Christensen's going to come in and run for Larson. Ethan Hill is going to come to the plate. Nobody out. Runner at first. First pitch, Ethan Hill lays down a nice bunt to the right side. Lennon had to come a long way for that. Christensen slid into second, but no need. That was a beautiful bunt for the sacrifice. Sacrifice bunt will bring up the first baseman, number 18, Loic Helvey. So one down. Runner now at second base after some small ball by head coach Billy Sanders. First pitch to Helvey. Comes across, must have been high in the zone, ball one. 1 ball, no strikes to Loic Helvey. That one's down in the dirt, blocked nicely by Hobbs, but it brings the count 2 balls and no strikes. And the 2-0 pitch. And that one called strike one, inside corner. 2 balls and 1 strike now to Loic Helvey. Helvey struck out in the fourth, grounded out to first in the second. He takes that one outside. 3 balls and 1 strike to the Cardinal first baseman, trying to get more base runners on to even or better the chances for plating. And this one's hit over to the right side. Second baseman makes the play, able to get it over to Lennon coming over from the pitcher's mound. But the ground ball will send Luke Christensen over to third base. Ground out to first will bring up the second baseman, number 5, Andrew Keller. So now runner in scoring position at third base with 2 outs. Andrew Keller, first pitch outside, ball 1. Keller singled and scored in the 4th, struck out in the 2nd. He takes the second, ball 2 outside. And he takes the third, ball 3 outside. So quickly 3-0 to Andrew Keller. Lennon perhaps looking like he's starting to overthrow a little bit. 82 pitches. Trying to get out of this inning. Runner at third, 3-0 pitch. That one doesn't get the call. 4-pitch walk puts Keller on first. Base on balls will bring up the designated hitter, number 20, Angel MG. And now a mound visit by, I believe, assistant coach Richie Moore. That might be it for Lennon. We'll go ahead and take a break. You're watching the Fuller Digital Solutions KMA Sports broadcast of Treynor Baseball.
The speed to fit your needs with WindSpeed Fiber Internet. Enjoy blazing fast, reliable internet. You'll receive the speed you're paying for and never have to worry about data caps or buffering. Right now, save $10 off a month. 100 megabits per second for just $59.99. 500 megabits per second for $89.99. And 1 gigabit per second for only $139.99 per month. Complete with the best customer experience and local technicians to keep you up and running. WindSpeed Fiber from Western Iowa Networks. Click to sign up today.
All right, welcome back. No pitching change. Lennon still on the mound. Keller just stole second. So runners at second and third for Angel MG, who watched the first strike, fouled off strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes to Angel MG. Runners in scoring position at second and third. The 0-2 pitch. And this one's hit over to the left side. Kind of bobbled by Sherrill, gets it over to first and able to make the play to end the inning. So Jeremiah Sherrill with the 6-3 put out for the Cardinals in the bottom of the 6th. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 2 left on base. After 6 complete, Treynor 3, St. Albert 3. Will Parrott still on the mound, 66 pitches through 6 innings. Top of the 7th, we're going to go with a tie ball game. Falcons are going to have 8-9-1 coming up to the plate. Leading off, the top of the 7th for the Falcons, second baseman number 27, Connor Hawley. So Connor Hawley to the plate to see if he can start a Falcon rally. Hawley on the evening singled and scored in the 3rd, flew out to left field in the 4th. Still facing Will Parrott. 66 pitches through 6 innings complete. From the windup, Will Parrott, first pitch. High and away, ball 1. No balls and 1 ball and no strikes to Connor Hawley. And the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to stay outside of the zone. 2 balls and no strikes to the Falcons' second baseman. And the 2-0 pitch. That one's going to be inside corner, called strike 1. Umpire all night has been calling those corners pretty aggressively, but doing it for both teams, so we'll take it. 2 balls and 1 strike. Swing, dribbler down the third baseline. Holden Minahan touches it out of play. So foul ball will bring the count even. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Nobody out. Nobody on for Connor Hawley. Top of the 7th. Falcons need 1 to take the lead. And the 2-2 delivery. And he doesn't get the call. Breaking ball hits outside of the zone. Brings the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out. And the 3-2 pitch. And he's going to watch that one go right by. Called strike 3. That'll be the first out for the Falcons. Will Parrott. Right fielder number 4, Avery Beck. So Parrott on the night, that's just his second strikeout. 1 swinging, 1 watching. First pitch to Avery Beck. Plate umpire checks out to the base umpire who says he swung at that. No balls and 1 strike. 1 down, nobody on. Will Parrott, 0-1 pitch. Another breaking ball. Doesn't come quite across the zone, so it evens the count. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch. That one's going to stay high and inside. 2 balls now, 1 strike to Avery Beck, the number 9 hitter. Falcons will have the top of the order coming back. At least the top. 1 down, nobody on. 1-1 pitch. That's going to stay outside. That was a 2-1 pitch, so now we're 3 balls and 1 strike to Avery Beck. And Will Parrott doesn't get the call. That's going to be ball 4. Not too many walks tonight. Now a runner at first for the Falcons. Base on balls will bring back the top of the Falcon order. Pitcher number 8, Jackson Lennon. I count 3 walks only for Will Parrott tonight on 2 punch-outs and a smattering of hits. Falcons currently have 5 hits and 3 runs with 1 error. Beckett first, 1 down. Jackson Lennon calls for and is granted timeout. Home plate umpire. Beck, modest lead over at first. First pitch, now there's a throw over. Kind of a keep you honest type of an attempted pickoff. Top of the 7th, leadoff batters known to play small ball if the coaches want them to. Beck with modest lead over at first. And there's a ball that gets away from Larson. He's not able to get it down. Pitch was a ball. Beck is going to reach on the passed ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Runner now in scoring position at second base. 3-all tie here in the top of the 7th. And just 1 down. And that one's going to stay high in the zone. 2 balls and no strikes. To the leadoff, batter and pitcher Jackson Lennon trying to help his own cause. He's got a runner in scoring position at second and back. The 2-0 pitch. And this one's hit sharply to the left side. Schrage going to make a play at third, and he doesn't get it. Throw was high. Moynihan unable to get the tag on the runner. Not a bad thought, but the fielder's choice will result in 2 safe base runners. Lennon at first, Beck at third. Fielder's choice will bring up the shortstop, number 10, Jeremiah Sherrill. And with that, we're going to have a visit to the mound. Head coach Billy Sanders is going to go out and have a chat with his pitcher. We'll go ahead and take a break. You're watching the Fuller Digital Solutions KMA Sports broadcast of Treynor Baseball. All right, the mound visit is complete. No pitching changes. Ground ball to Schrage. Tried to go for the fielder's choice at third. Threw the ball kind of high to Moynihan, who was unable to get the ball down for the tag before Beck came into third base safe. So now the Falcons have runners at first and third with just 1 out. Will Parrott, 80 pitches now and 6 1/3. Lennon with a decent lead over at first. Sherrill asks for and is granted a timeout. Falcons are going to want to remove the double play potential. First pitch. Called strike 1 to Jeremiah Sherrill. No balls and 1 strike with 1 down. And a breaking ball comes across low in the zone. Will Parrott wanted the call, did not get it. So the count goes even, 1 ball and 1 strike to Jeremiah Sherrill. Lennon still at first, double play still available, and there's a ball lifted into right field. Ethan Hill coming on. He's going to try to come home. That's going to be, Brody Larson unable to make the catch and make the play. So the sacrifice fly is going to give the Falcons the lead. Looked like a fairly decent throw from Hill. RBI sacrifice fly. We'll bring up the center fielder, number 29, Owen Marshall. So the Falcons now retake the lead 4-3 on the throw. Lennon goes to second base, so he's in scoring position. There is 2 outs now. And Owen Marshall to the plate. Cardinals are going to have some work to do in the bottom of the 7th. First pitch, high and away, ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. And the 1-0 pitch. This one's fouled back to the right, out of play. Evens the count, 1 ball and 1 strike. Breaking ball. Inside. Ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike. 2-0 in Marshall. 7th inning over on the softball field. Looks like the Cardinals are leading 4-2 over Atlantic. Two-one pitch, and this one's lifted over to the right side. Riley Lawver able to make the catch for the out, and that will be it for the inning. For the Falcons in the top of the 7th, 1 run, no hits, no errors, 1 left on base. After 6.5, St. Albert 4, Treynor 3. So the Cardinals now trailing by 1, going to the bottom of the 7th. They're going to have to bring some more bats. They're going to have 8-9-1 coming up, starting with Brady Phelps. And then Riley Lawver, and then the top of the order, Charlie Schrage. Phelps flew out to center field, reached on an error. Lawver is 1 for 2 with a single and a strikeout. Schrage also 1 for 3. Or 0 for 2, I should say. He had a walk and run scored in the 3rd. Jackson Lennon still on the mound for the Falcons. He's at 86 pitches here coming to the bottom of the 7th. Leading off the bottom of the 7th for the Cardinals, left fielder number 3, Brady Phelps. So Brady Phelps is going to come and try to get on base, get some rally started. Cardinals need 1 to tie, 2 to come away with the win. First pitch from Lennon. Down the pipe, called strike 1. No balls and 1 strike to Brady Phelps. Nobody on, nobody out. 0-1 pitch. Called strike 2, no balls and 2 strikes quickly to Brady Phelps. Lennon already ready to throw the ball. Not taking much time. Brady Phelps calls for, did not get granted timeout. This is going to be a live pitch if he doesn't get back in there. Umpire has not given him timeout. Lennon could have thrown it. Well, maybe he did. I just didn't see it. He was crouched over like he didn't. And Phelps lifted one into center field, and Marshall is going to catch it for the first out. Fly out to center field will bring up the Cardinal right fielder, number 14, Riley Lawver. So 1 down for the Cardinals here, nobody on. First pitch to Lawver, called strike 1. No balls and 1 strike to Lawver, needing base runners. First, that pitch is down in the dirt. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 down, nobody on for the Cardinals. Desperately needing base runners. And Lawver lifts this one in no man's land behind second base, but Peckney was playing deep. Able to make that pop fly out. Fly out to the first baseman will bring up the top of the Cardinal order. Shortstop, number 10, Charlie Schrage. So 2 outs, nobody on. Schrage needing to get on base to extend this game. First pitch to Schrage, ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes to the Cardinal shortstop. And that one called strike low and inside. Evens the count, 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch Ooh, another called strike on the inside corner. 1 ball now, 2 strikes to Charlie Schrage. Lennon already ready to go with the next pitch. The 1-2. And this one's hit over to the right side. That one's going to get through for a base hit. So Schrage able to keep the game going. Single by Schrage will bring up the third baseman, number 17, Holden Minahan. So 2 outs, runner at first. Lennon looking for the complete game. He's at 96 pitches now. 6 2/3. Schrage at first. Minahan takes the first pitch high, ball 1. Could feel the drama building in the clubhouse. 1-0 pitch. And Minahan takes another one high in the zone. 2 balls and no strikes. Schrage still at first. Modest lead. And that one up and away. Ball 3. I think Lennon is desperate to get out of this game, and I also think that he's overthrowing a bit now. 3 balls and no strikes to Holden Minahan. Tying run is at first. The winning run is at the plate. 3-0 pitch. Ball 4. 4-pitch walk puts Minahan on. Lennon now up to 100 pitches. Base on balls will bring up the Cardinal catcher, number 19, Brody Larson. So Brody Larson reached on a fielder's choice, flew out to center field, and had a single in the 6th. The Falcon defense playing deep on the right side, even though Larson is a right-handed hitter. And the first pitch to Larson, called strike inside corner. No balls and 1 strike, 2 down. Runner in scoring position at second. This one's hit sharply through on the left side. Schrage's going to get, well, he was going to get waved home, but he was suddenly stopped by head coach Billy Sanders wisely, because that was a short outfield play. Single by Larson will bring up the center fielder, number 22, Ethan Hill. Courtesy running for the catcher will be number 12, Luke Christensen. So now Cardinals have made this one very interesting. Bases loaded, another mound visit. I'm guessing 102 pitches. They're not going to have much of a choice. No, they are going to have a choice. Lennon is going to stay. He's got at least 1 more batter in him from a pitch count point of view. Ethan Hill, sacrifice, bunt, hit into a double play, struck out looking. It's 0 for 3 on the evening. First pitch to Hill, called strike 1. Bases loaded, 2 down, 0-1 pitch. This one's hit up the middle, and that's going to score 2. This might be the game. Play at the plate. Here comes Minahan. Oh, he's going to get tagged out. Oh, he dropped the ball. Oh, what a play. Minahan did not initiate contact, but was able to get by Hobbs, who dropped the ball on the tag. And just like that, the Cardinals are going to come away with a 1-run victory here in the bottom of the 7th on the nice hard ground ball single by Ethan Hill to Owen Marshall. What a play at the plate. Final score here in Treynor. Cardinals 5, Falcons 4. Let's give these boys a great round of applause for an excellent and exciting baseball game played. Baseball fans, we'd like to thank you for coming and watching baseball game tonight. If you happen to see any trash laying around the area by which you were seated, if you could pick that trash up and please dispose of it in the blue barrels, that would be greatly appreciated. We'd like to wish the Falcons safe travels home. Cardinals are back in play tomorrow night in Riverside. Makeup game should start at 7:30. Once again, final score, Treynor 5 and St. Albert 4. Thanks, everyone, for coming. We do appreciate it. Have a great evening. So walk-off single by Ethan Hill and a play at the plate that resulted in a dropped ball. Minahan was able, he was tagged out probably 5 or better feet from home plate, and he didn't look like he initiated much contact, but the catcher dropped the ball, and so it would have been a tie ball game without a doubt. Shraggy came in on the single, but give Ethan Hill the second RBI credit as Minahan comes across, and the Cardinals come away with the win. Final score, Treynor 5, St. Albert 4. And with that, we'd like to thank you for watching this Fuller Digital Solutions KMA Sports broadcast of Treynor Baseball. Everyone have a great evening.